Hey everyone, Will here with my flea market finds for April 8th, 2019. Weather is definitely nicer. I think this is the first video I've done in a long time just having a t-shirt on. So that's a good thing. Yard sales should be picking up and finding some good stuff along the ways. Not as much to show you this week as I would like. Fair amount of jewelry. Very happy that I got into selling jewelry. Jewelry seems to be more of a constant than the other stuff I try to find. So got some of that to show you. Let's take a look. It's a ceiling medallion. Goes up into the ceiling. It's been used. That's a keeper. It's a project too. I think instead of trying to fit this up into the ceiling, I don't even think it would fit between the rafters. It's pretty big. I think what I'm going to do is drop the ceiling down around the fixture and then put this in, and hopefully turn out pretty good. When I get around to it, that'll be be sure to do a video of it. About $5. Not sure what they even sell for. It's not exactly something you can go into your local hardware store and get off the shelf. So it's going to be nice whenever it gets done. I hate buying clothing, but $3, it's like brand new, and it's London fog. How can you go wrong? So pick that up, and it's extra large. Check it out. I think it's one of the first steps to creating a handgun receiver. Basically, they started with a block of steel and cut out the rough shape, and then they would have to mill out like the trigger guard, all the inside. So it's as far as it being a handgun, it's not. You probably, the only way this could hurt somebody is if you threw it at them. A good solid chunk of aluminum. But a cool piece. I think maybe it might be a 45 frame, the way the grip comes out here. But some gun guy's gonna like that, I think. One of my favorite pieces. Really neat little knife and sheath. Look at the wear on the leather sheath. It's been around a while. Not quite sure the age. It's marked US, the same as the sheath. Have to see what we can find out about that company. A nice abalone shell inlay on the grip. Nice weight to it. Blade's a little rusty, but it's an old one, so kind of expect that. So we'll have to do a little research and see how that turns out. That was $12. It's probably going to be a keeper. I think that'll look good hanging on my wall. Neat picture. Picked up for $10, and if I had to guess, I'd say this guy was a pharmacist. You can see he's got a little Bunsen burner here, a bottle, little scale. Cool piece. I like any time I can find an old photo and they have like extras in the photo. Maybe a doctor, maybe a scientist. I'm leaning towards pharmacist, but I could be wrong. So do a little research into that, but overall, pretty good shape. A little bit of military stuff, not a whole lot. It's so hard to find good military stuff anymore. Everybody's looking for it, and it seems like the majority of people are just hanging on to what they got. Some nice old leggings, dated 1941. I think these would probably go for around 20 bucks for a pair. I think the Army stopped, or military stopped using leggings early on in World War II. Neat ammunition chest rig, Chinese, really well made. 72, I'm guessing from 1972. Better condition than most of the times you see these things. And a shotgunning vest, hunting vest with little pockets for shells. It was 15 bucks for everything here, so plenty of room for profit. Tiffany Vase. It's not a high-end Tiffany, but Centra, designed by Tiffany and Company. Paid $8, and that should bring somewhere around 40 or so. Dartmoor Pixie, I guess that's an ashtray. Definitely got some age on it. Ugly looking little guy. But $5 for that, and that's probably a $30, maybe $40 piece. The little cigarette thing, put cigarettes in there, turn the ship's wheel, and come out the little hole there. Smoking things are a bit of a tough sell, but cool things like this, especially ones that are complete and still working, should be able to sell that no problem. My wife got me onto these embroidery pieces. Unusual piece, well done embroidery, in that it stands up instead of goes on its side like that. It is signed, or embroidered, I guess you'd say. They're not swastikas, they're Indian good luck charms. Swastika has a little bit of a turn to it. So, all in all, a really nice piece, great shape. Paid $5 for that, and that could be a $40 pillow right there. Got a few perfumes, a couple Michael Kors, and a Miss Dior, hardly used. Always love buying perfumes. Good brand names, cheap, can't go wrong. Nice old print, love the frame. $2 on that. Then we get into the jewelry. 925 bracelet, made in Italy. Really well made. $10 on that. Turquoise sterling ring, another turquoise sterling ring. Carolee brooch, $5. The morning brooch is kind of cool. Probably late 1800s, early 1900s. Just a neat piece. $8 on that. Mickey Mouse ring. You can see the two ears and the head. A sterling initial, letter A. The pig's cool. It's not marked sterling, but it tests as sterling. Nice large piece. He's hollow. That was 20 on him. $5 on a pair of earrings. They're marked to Italy. Kind of a modern looking design. Cufflinks. Didn't look close enough at the cufflinks. I think thought they were coins, like old Roman coins, but if you look, there's a seam going around the edge, which shows that they're not actual coins. Really thought they were, because they even went ahead and put the post here on the back over the coin. But they're marked Alva Studios. Neat looking, but I paid 20 bucks for these, and that's probably all they're worth. Seashell, sterling silver. Nice heavy piece, well done. That was 15. A pair of Taxco thimbles. Different sizes for different fingers, but these do well. Actually around 30 for this one, 40 for that, and they were like $7 a piece. One patch. I haven't had patches in a while. Just one little patch, $2. That's a $10, $12 patch. Another piece of Taxco. There it is. That is malachite, onyx, turquoise, maybe purple turquoise, not quite sure. Nice bracelet. That was a 25. That could be a $75 bracelet right there. Another piece of Taxco. It was a good weekend for Taxco stuff. And neat little Greats bracelet. And that was 10 bucks. That's probably about a that could be about an $80 bracelet right there. The earrings are really cool. Marked, haven't looked them up, marked VB. They're sterling with what looks like copper on the inside. Really cool pieces. $5 for a pair of them. A little sombrero. Got a bracelet to go with this. I got that for $5. The pendant, not sure if I showed this before, but had this for a couple weeks. I couldn't remember if I showed it or not. Mark VA, and the mark there is CR Relios, which is Carolyn Pollock. Carolyn Pollock has a really nice following. She does some good quality stuff, mass produced, but nice quality pieces. This was a paid $40 for this, but we're going to put about $120 on that. Green turquoise, lapis, blue turquoise. Just a cool piece. Not sure what the stone is, or if it is a stone, might be glass. Little pendant, 10 bucks, with looks like a coral and onyx and turquoise. Cool piece. And paid 20 for this, but really nice piece of sandstone. They call that a landscape. It actually looks like a landscape. You gotta kind of use your imagination. It looks like a maybe a road. Got a tree. Got some leaves coming off of it. Just a cool piece. Sterling silver. Should do well. And some England cufflinks, $2. cufflink sales are picking up. Maybe they're coming back. We got some sake bottles, full sake bottles. Kamotsuru sake. The bottles actually bring good money. We'll have to look them up, but I'm seeing them in the range of around $30 to $40 a piece. Paid $12 a pair for the 2 full ones, $8 for the empty one. And he was leaking out a little bit in the car. It's probably going to be easier just to empty them out and sell them empty than to try and list them as full. Really neat piece. Check it out. Doesn't look like much until you add the shade. If I can do this one-handed. There it goes. Is that a cool piece or what? Guessing 1940s, 1950s. A lot of pollen in the air today. Not quite sure what went here and here. If anybody has any ideas, let me know. It's an unmarked piece. Couldn't find a signature or maker's mark anywhere on it, but it's in really good shape. It's made out of plaster. But gonna try to clean the shade a little bit. Gotta be careful. But clean that up, get some good pictures of it. Paid $30 for this, and I'm thinking this is going to be an expensive piece. I'll have to do some research, but 150, maybe more. Who knows? Cool piece. Oh, and $3 for a box for a pack of Tide Pods. No, I'm not doing the Tide Pod challenge. But I have a lot of respect for these people that go couponing during the week and bring all their stuff to the flea market and sell it cheap. Seems like a lot of work to me, but I guess if you can get your stuff cheap enough and get enough of it, it makes it worthwhile. But some good prices. So there you go. Keep an eye on my store, Terminal 99, which is where most of the stuff will be appearing, except for jewelry. That'll be going in my other store. So till next time, this is Will Yard Sales Survivalist. We'll talk again soon.